Man, doesn't school go by fast? Like, bro, I swear, it feels like it was just yesterday that I was going into school for the first time, and now it's the last day. Okay, I was kind of exaggerating with that feels like yesterday. Things honestly feels like at least a good few months ago. However, honestly, I'm just so glad it's over. Like, that was one heck of a school year. I am glad it's over. But yeah, you know, I feel like there are some things that I could share because there are probably at least like a decent percentage of you guys should be going into middle school for the first time. And you know, if you are, then you might want to hear what I have to say. Because I do have some things I could say, like, to help you with middle school. Besides that, I also want to share some of my stories. My personal stories in middle school, because I've had a few. I know I've already made quite a few school videos on this channel, but you know, one more thing and I'll put it, especially since I now have middle school and I can maybe give you guys some good advice. Okay, so here's my first little bit of advice. Well, first let's go over some things, like some basic things, like lockers. I have no idea if your school's even going to let you use lockers in 6th grade, because my school sure isn't letting 6th graders use their lockers after this year. No, they're not. But yeah, I just wanted to say, if you do get a locker in 6th grade, or if you're going into 7th grade and you find out you're getting a locker, this can also work with you. Or if you know that you're about to get a locker, let me give you some advice on lockers. Okay, for one, just work on it a bit over the summer because it's really annoying. If you don't know how to open up a combination lock, learn how to open up a combination lock. You're gonna need that knowledge because when I first had to open up my locker, I had like no idea what I was doing, and like it took me a while to figure it out, and I had to get my teacher to help me, and that was really annoying. Here's another thing, like you might want to practice carrying a lot of stuff because if you have like a lot of stuff, if you have to carry like a lot of stuff, I don't know how many locker bags Samia will get, but you're probably not gonna have too many. And if you have to carry a lot of stuff with you, yeah, you're gonna wanna, and you have a long walk to class, you're gonna wanna not drop that stuff. Like one time I was walking to social studies class, and it was a pretty long way to my previous class, and I had to carry a lot of stuff. But the other classes before my locker break, and like I dropped a lot of papers that were in my folder. And, like I had to go in because like I had to put my other stuff down before I could like carry my papers, and I forgot my papers were there. So what reminded me was my social studies teacher wondering what random papers doing out in the hallway. So yeah, please just if you do drop something and you have to go back to class, just put your stuff down or just remember that you dropped that stuff. That's the advice I have for you. So yeah. Anyway, besides that, I honestly feel like middle school. Okay, they actually do. It's not as bad as the movies say it is. I mean, high school. I don't know what middle school's good. I will say though, it's not a walk in the park. Although it might not be obvious at first glance, they do expect a lot more from you in middle school. They expect you to be a lot better with certain things, like organization, time management. So make sure you remember to do your assignment. Make sure you remember stuff like that. And also, like please, if you have an assignment, because you're gonna have a lot of longer term assignments. If you get like an assignment that's due in like a week or two, make sure you at least get started on the first week. Make sure you at least get started on the first day, and you tell your parents or someone, do that, about the assignment. That way you'll remember to actually, so do the assignment on the first day, at least get started with the assignment, and have it out in the house, tell your parents about it, do that. Because that way you won't forget to do the assignment, and you won't get a 0 for an assignment that you forgot to do all the time you had to do it. Okay, besides that, those are some fun little stories I want to share with you guys. So, let me see. For one thing, I was actually in theater for like half a semester. No, not half a semester, a whole semester, or half a school year. to tell who else was in the play, and I didn't know any of these people's names, so I wrote dude with long hair and a couple other things, and yeah, like dude with long hair, and I forgot the other two, but for this one person named Ava, I wrote dude with long hair. Okay, so yeah, it didn't even matter anyway, because neither of those people wanted to do the scene, and I needed to have those people on the board, so I didn't even do the scene, and so the scene we did. I did a monologue though, and I was the only person who did it, and it impressed Mom to the point of making her want me to do a theater club, and I did not do that. I managed to eventually not make me do that, so what definitely. Anyway, besides that, I guess that was a funny story. You know, actually, we had 2 classes. Like, you actually get to choose the classes. I don't know if this is going to be the case for you, but at least for me, I actually get to choose my classes. Like, I get to, you know, not like all your classes, however, you get to choose your specialist, your encore. So basically, you have 3, I think this is going to be 2, but you have 2 or 3 encores every day. Now, one of which is going to be required, and that's called PE. However, the other 2 are completely your choice. So, actually, you pick either 4 or, I think 2. So, first off, you need to, if you're not doing a year-long encore, like band or orchestra, because I did orchestra, so this doesn't apply to me, but if you did a year-long encore, you choose that, along with, two more encores that you want to have besides that. One for semester 1 that will go alongside orchestra, or band, or one for semester 2. And besides that, you'll also have, and if you don't do band or orchestra, or young encore, and you choose 2. It says if you don't choose band or orchestra, or young encore, you'll choose 4 to accompany with all those encores. There's a list of options. There's actually cooking, which actually happens. You can cook in one of the encores, which I did not choose. There's of course art, which thank God I didn't have to do, because in elementary school I sucked at art. So thank God I didn't have to actually do art this time around. Thank God for that, and I won't be doing it next year, unless like everything else is taken, because that was my last choice. But yeah. Now, you will have to number them down from least favorite to most favorite, just in case what you want to do is full. However, if you do want to do orchestra, don't worry, because that class is never full. So yeah. Anyway, those are some things. And also, here's another little tip. Your teachers may or may not go through this with you, but in case I just forget to go over this with you, if you choose, if you just have all your choices be like one encore, that's not going to increase the chance of you getting that encore. If that encore's not available, they'll just choose for you. They'll just like choose the other class for you. So don't do that. So yeah. Now for some actual stories. I know what I said is for some stories. Okay, so one thing, it's kind of hard for me to remember, which is why I just been telling you some advice, some little like tips. But one little thing that you can do is, one little thing I have to say is, okay, well here's something, please, do show up after the EOGs if you want to hang out with your friends, have fun. So basically, oh yeah, I have to tell you about the EOGs. Okay, so the EOGs. So basically, these tests, you have to take them at the end of the year, and yeah. Basically, because that's at the end of the year, trust me, as long as you do well, as long as you have good grades, you should be going to the EOGs. I did pretty well myself. I got a 98 percentile on reading and 89 on math. However, besides the EOGs, after the EOGs, I swear, all my teachers say that you should just miss the after the EOGs and just not go, and they say that you won't be able to have fun on the week after the EOGs. You'll have to do work. That is not true. Like, bro, my one teacher, my social studies teacher, bro, like, we literally had, like, he spent like 20 minutes one day telling us how we shouldn't go after the EOGs, all we were gonna do is work. Literally a few days later, we were watching Inside Out in his class. And the day after that, we were watching Elementary. And today, we watched The Little Mermaid. yeah, that was not exactly school. Like, unless somehow watching Elemental is like an enriching educational thing, like, I don't know. I do think the teachers are supposed to have you do schoolwork on account of it's a school. However, teachers don't actually care too much about following that. No teacher wants to make you do schoolwork right before the school year ends. So yeah. Now, this could be helpful for a few reasons, but grades get turned in today. Grades get turned in the second, at least this year, grades got finalized at 3 o'clock on the second last day of school. So today. So yeah, don't think that you're going to get out of an assignment that has been put in yet, however it's not the second last day of school. Just know that. Another cool thing to know is that so an orchestra. Oh my god, I have to tell you this. But okay, this is I'm not gonna I don't think I can tell you. I was gonna tell you this story, but it's even slightly inappropriate, so I'm gonna not tell you that. Okay, here's one. So yeah, I'm no longer friends with Eddie. I told you about Eddie once, I'm no longer friends with him, though I didn't really find that important. You don't even know who Eddie is, do you? Unless you've seen that one video on school stories I made, which was I can't believe how far I've come. Which most of my classmates put up. By the way, some of my classmates actually found my YouTube channel. So yeah, shout out to, I'm not even gonna say her name because she found my YouTube channel. But I care about privacy, so she will be unnamed. Decided to go my YouTube channel in the yearbook. Also the yearbook.
On June 6, 1944, the most significant amphibious operation the world has ever witnessed got underway. You'll witness this world-shaking event as the captain of a warship. It's all down to you.